Assalamu alaikum everyone. My full name is Rustamkhujaeva. I'm a student of MIT Group, and today I'm going to defend my independent work, namely factors effect on sales of goods. Okay, today we will learn how to prepare research through the data software, and we will get new results, new findings, and I think this video lessons will be useful for young scientists, university students, and those who are interested. Okay, firstly, it's the title of my research, and you can see the full name, contact detail, abstract. In abstract, I wrote down the short and very crucial information of my results, like there are new findings, new results, and here we can see the keywords and introduction of my research paper and methods and materials and literature review. And later and next part of my speech, I'll explain how can we get a literature review and reference for our research in international level. Okay, hypothesis. These are hypotheses which is set by me. Uh, for example, H0 hypothesis means like indicators altogether can affect to sales. Okay, first of all, by the way, in our research, there is a one dependent variable which is sales of product, and two dependent variables. There are two independent variables. There are uh, price of goods and expenditure on advertising. Okay, H0 says the indicators altogether can affect the sales, while H1 hypothesis say that indicators altogether cannot affect sales. Okay, at the end of our research, uh, just we may analyze, we may we will make a decision just which hypothesis is acceptable for us. And here you can see the results part, and how can I get this kind of tables. Of course, the help of the data software. First, I have to open data software, and I have to get detail and do files. For example, first of all, DTA files you have to open, and next do files. DTA files I obtained from the sellers and vendors, and but do files it's obtained like it's prepared beforehand. Yes, in order to record our work in data, we have to like open log file. Okay. Okay, next step is we need a do file. It's very crucial. There are all comments that we use one by one. We'll use one by one. We'll start from here. Just we have to select and click the execute selection. Here our variables, and there are 75 respondents in our research. Okay, and then sum. Sum, it means it shows like descriptive statistics of our research. There are 75 observations in our research, and for example, look at this numbers. It can be seen in the graph. The median sales and price of all goods are $77,000 US and $5,000 US respectively, while speaking about the mean expenditure on advertising equals 1,000 US dollars. And also you have to look at the minimum and maximum values. Okay, next is the scatter. See, in this graph, we found that there is a relationship between monthly sales revenue and price index for all products sold in a given month. And we also have to copy it and paste to our research paper. But my research paper prepared in advance, like before. Here, this graph. Correlation between price of products and monthly sales revenue. Okay, the next comment. Next comment is this. It means like fitted value between dependent and independent variables. There is, as you see, there is a negative relationship between monthly sales and price of outputs. As the price of all products will increase, the monthly revenue will decrease. Also, we have to copy and paste into our Word. Okay, we can select, and we have to select all these kind of comments, and we have to get new information, new graphs, new tables throw that way. And by the way, in order to get tabular form, not picture, tabular form of this information, we have to install SSCS doc, copy and paste. And now it will be installed. And next comment. It's very crucial, very necessary part. Yeah, sales, price, sales, not price. Sales, price, device, and click. Yeah, this is very, it gives main information for our research. For look at this part. This part, it's the number of observations. There are 75 observations in our position, and fit test shows the is it significant or not. It should be less than 0.05, and in our research it's a very significant model. And R squared explained like half dependent variable explained by independent variables. In our research you can see the independent variables explain 44% of our dependent variable. And here there is a question, what about other remaining part? Other remaining percentage, I mean 56% of the dependent variable explained by other independent variables that we didn't take into consideration. Okay, see this part. So this part, if we press, for example, my file .doc, we may get in a tabular form of it this, and just we have to copy it and paste into our Word file and see but we have to also close my file. Okay, this graph matrix, our new results here, our regression analysis. Through this part, we can get this kind of formula for regression model from with the help of these coefficients, and we can say that by increasing one unit of price, it affects to the sales positively and negatively in our model, negatively because of negative signs, and negatively uh, by $7,900. And while speaking expenditure on advertising, expenditure by increasing one unit of expenditure on advertising affects to sales positively by $1,800 US dollars. Okay, if you see p-value, all p-values should be less than 0.05, and in our research, these all p-values are less than 0.05, which means all independent variables are related to the dependent variable. Okay, here you can see the normality tests, the relationship between y hat and e hat, and hat tests you can see, and conclusion. There are 6 conclusions as new findings, new maybe suggestions, and here our reference part. And thank you for your attention. That's the end of my speech.